people. Mr. President, my people are under siege.
I will place economic stability and confidence.
To condemn this act and call for immediate release of this minister in the Temple of Justice.
Give us access to our money we put in the bank.
She said 3,000 is 1,000 to collect 3,000 naira. Where are we heading to?
I've always said there are two sets of people on earth, the oppressors and the oppressed. And in between are the cowards and the hypocrites. Which are you?
No matter how tough the challenge, how high the obstacles, we always overcome.
What Nigerians need now is not about the done thing. Who can come and salvage us from where we are?
People. Mr. President, my people are under siege.
I will place economic stability and confidence.
To condemn this act and call for immediate release of this minister in the Temple of Justice.
Give us access to our money we put in the bank.
Hello and welcome to Open Conversation. Open Conversation is a network flagship political platform through which trending political news, events and stories are discussed with stakeholders. Now, through this conversation, ATN uses political talks about specific issues, party system, and actor to explore hope and engender positive impact in our society. Our first point of call this morning is from Imo State, where NNPP gubernatorial candidate falters on the mass neglect of youths. And in APC, Akande Oyetola moved to retain Omisira's seat. And in National Assembly, Godswill Akpabio, the Senate President, is set to release a list of ministerial nominees against Atiku. And in presidential election, heavens will not fall. Declare me winner, Atiku Abubakar. Now,
Mr. President, my people are under siege.
I will place economic stability and confidence.
To condemn this act and call for immediate release of this minister in the Temple of Justice.
Give us access to our money we put in the bank.
She said 3,000 is 1,000 to collect 3,000 naira. Where are we heading to?
I've always said there are two sets of.
No matter how tough the challenge, how high the obstacles, we always overcome.
What Nigerians need us from where we are.
all right, welcome
Yeah,
back.
I'm here. Can you hear me? Good morning.
All right, welcome back to ATN Open Conversation. But let's quickly welcome Mr. Frank Enawaji Obuonono. Did I get that right?
Yeah, thank you. Good morning.
Welcome to ATN Open Conversation. And we have Mr. Sonny Dada. Good to have you here on Open Conversation today.
Thank you. Good morning, Vivian, and good morning to your viewers.
Absolutely. Let's roll, gentlemen. So let's get started from Imo State. The gubernatorial candidate of the New Nigeria People's Party in the November 11, 2023 poll, Mr. Uche Ben Odunze, has blamed the increase in insecurity in Imo State on the alleged neglect of youth by Governor Hope Uzodinma. In a statement by his media officer, Mr. Joshua Elekwachi, shortly after receiving a mammoth crowd of youth at the Simon Bakwe Cargo Airport in Imo State, he expressed dismay over the rising insecurity in the state and attributed it to the failure of the governor to address the needs.
The youth have been neglected, no doubt. That we have to understand that. But politicians should not use the weakness of government in Nigeria to get what they call cheap political promotion of their own status in the society. Because one, you are just coming in. Mind you, this already has been there before even Uzodinma came on board. Like the issue of the southeast. It's not about southeast. In fact, every part of this country is witnessing one crisis or the other in the name of insecurity. And most of the people who indulge in these criminal activities are youth. So if I talk of neglect, it's about Nigeria, not about Imo State. But as a politician, he's talking to see how to bring down the popularity of Uzodinma in Imo State, because, mind you, they are about to have an election that will produce maybe a new government, or if Uzodinma stands his ground to work hard, he may also maybe win for what we call second tenure. But of a truth, what he's saying is about politicking, how we can woo people to get a kind of what I would say background support for him to win the forthcoming election, but not about that it was the neglect of the youth that is causing insecurity in Imo State. It's about the people, it's about the vision, it's about what has started before even Uzodinma came on board. But mind you, Imo State now is facing what we call electioneering activities. So one, the NPP candidate Ben may want to look at maybe one of the things that people don't understand and use it against his perceived political opponent. Ordinarily, you give a youth 10,000 naira in a month for 6 months in the name of palliative to cushion the effect of poverty that is so endemic, so pandemic in Nigeria, and we are clapping our hands. So for me, it's about the neglect of the youth for too long a time, not about Imo State in particular. It's a general phenomenon in Nigeria. In any country where government has not focused, such thing must emerge. Because if I don't want to be particular about Imo State, because by my little analysis and by my little comparison of what is happening in Nigeria, is about our
drives conflict in Imo State. But what I just want to say is that whatever is driving the conflict in Imo State is the same thing that is also driving the conflict in the southeast. And excuse me, we have across all the regions of the country, we have this conflict profile. Each region grappling with a specific kind of conflict profile.
All right, we will come back to you, Mr. Dada, but let's get to, I think I said let's not open that can of worms, but let's get to talk about something else that's happening in Osun State. So the Osun State stakeholders of All Progressive Congress are making conscientious effort to retain the post of the National Secretary of the party left by Omisere. Now, the Osun State chapter of the party, led by Chief B.C. Akande and the immediate past governor of the state, Mr. Boyiga But what even makes all of this quite interesting as a conversation in the news this today is the primate of Inri Christian Church, who said that they should leave it in Al-Makura's hand, though, because he told them before Adamu that if Al-Makura comes in, that he's going to fix whatever needed to be fixed. But they've seen where Adamu left the party now. So with all of this agitation, again, from where I started, I thought the APC has a concern.
We know we have been loyal to you. Look at we are